region. Said that me catch you say. Who na me wo Eastern region am wo oyoko na me free ankasa. Me chia no papa ye. No kro nyame anim say so okaya the antipa president and I say a Dwabo Ase president e kan asem ye NPP at 30. No kro nyame anim yaba. Ya ye nyama bebre ama my Ghana 30 years no see it me celebrate. And nyama bebre na president kan in fact nyama bebre na course so e wo ho. Na eme de say mafa this topic here discuss it because reparation is very key. It's very key not to Ghana alone. A key to African continent. Now President Eka said one kase reparation for Ghana for nkwa Africa. Meaning say na ni swade hunu no ohwe ebro Ghana emfaso de so. Me gidi say ade kese a o say etimi ehunu sa. Na menia nipa ye ton won ama foforo dia how may be especially Ghana. Because so share historical we are a say Ghana pa na near timi to slaves pa. Na me no ti hai say nya sem years no na afiri ho a na ya beto yen afiri abusua nchen. Na ye to fi abusua nchen a o how ben ne beba wo abusua ne so. Na how ben so ne beba o man ne so. E kire say ye do afi abusua nchen no o yire na o man nyina no ebe basa o man no so no mfa so de a wo se nya wo ho as a Ghanaian no yentimi nya fa so de no. So in effect in the long term you know ebe ma the economy of Ghana ebe conform because labor force na the economy sebe ko bi kura mpo be professor penmu kese pa ko betimi de nim de aboa nanso no yese ye tonipa ne ebi mu kura ne akoye mo ayaka no kura se o videos and some of the pictorial evidence are you go to the na asefem pa ye the chinse gu bi ne monsa na the chinse gu ne nsa no ne de na munso so sa bu okra no mon shata de Ghana ni no ye me amsum ye Ghana ni wo so ye Ghana ni ye ya hunipa ye moja pa ne de ne namunso so a chin gu ne nsa bone ben wa ye esanse ne ebimo economy ne kosra omuska omutimi beto slaves enti ade a ha oman no ne ha the African continent ema ye nyina beji atum se da bi sade no na ehu hia so setimi happen
na yenko na sade re to yen wo wiase afa na nyina wiase afa na yenko na ye de konko asu
enye yenko
na oman fufuro bi betena ye so ede fa asate bia yimu
enye yenko a em say aman bebre eto wom but then as president what na ECOWAS open ehu hia se onye opportunity na one Ghana for edin komo no ne African continent any wiase afa na nyina edin komo a e wo se otimi e de sensem we so a the discussion ongoing in fact the discussion ongoing the president na asha se e ade a komodie no ene nam deda
e besesa de
komodie nam se e se yetimi enya reparation for the African continent because slavery na ebaye no abrofo no betoto yem panifo betoto yem ma betoto yem mofra no aha oman no pay so many years ago. So it's about time that say abrofo no betimi reparate na no krani say reparation, and this is one of the mistakes me gidi say ebi mo sabe enya kwanya no yentimi ema ba ne mam kakra.
Okay,
reparation is not only about money.
Oh sir,
when I say reparation, it's also about say who apologize to me. It's part of reparation. It's also about say oh ebi obetimi asidan fe bi dan bibi abetimi aboama ye na pomudene kanko so akonanim obetimi aye niema bi in forms of educational sector ama yesu yesuku nsem aden etimi akoyanim esan say sebe ebi ankanya wa kamo ambachi wom course slavery bi mu wo nsuo so what I say ye mo friend bi wo nsuo so ye man bi wo nsuo so ebi kura bo friend no wo nsuo so kwa no na betimi aya Ghana yie on na betimi aya Africa yie na so beche no kwa ye ma wu kura wo nsuo so. So we are saying say reparate the continent, that is the African continent. And we are not only calling for say ogis ka bi bebre
say a ede ne besi wa Africa
say a ade a ebetimi aboa me ehunu say no kre ade a mo se mo ye ya manum ho. And of course Tony Blair ka say sade no omo ye no na ade a no kre ni so bad to the extent say na ewo moral depth be ewo abrofo so mutumi de Africa for fast ekwanum they accepted in fact oko UK kra na omofre a man be Brandt na oye NP olidi say yemfa ewo parliament so mo this omo de friend parliament they have a name for it ewo almost say omo parliament I should say African continent na ye almost yakayaka there through slavery no or see it me finding means be to apologize to them and also to reparate them.
Okay.
If there's any means Krampo say omomofra that descendants of that slaves no on say dey say me ye che me na bi me na kanso bi a me am ye descendant no or see it me de me fa education me cross it me de me fa education e bia madri na nya baby o say me dru no nanso no slavery na ba ni ntine emma busuam kura gijae ana emma o man so kura gijae ti bebia maduri no enema kura sa akra so ye kase etimi kase we apologize for what we did na apologize no then we need to also make sure say the educational sector no so yetimi the descendants of those slaves no so yetimi I think say it's a good call.
Very well. Okay.
And then again
now what do you see
ebetimi so aboa ma oman sebe reparation no scholarship so ka ho. Even when the European countries are saying, say, okay, ya muniyama enye nemfata, ya hamo paye some years ago, you know, yen reparation ebe say, of course, apologies in the aba, ye beti mama scholarship. So what I say, ye wo university be your friend Georgetown University in the United States. Georgetown University ka say, almost okra no almost play a role, was slavery mo. So what are they also going to do to reparate African omo that slavery no so you know what they did say there be so admission mono a special mamo admission into Georgetown University a special mamo into betimi aba no abesua de na obesua de a wo so de akoboa o man no so I think say the caller president eka no me dey say NPP ye na enyi asem na ye 30 years na president ehunu said there be or president of the Republic of Ghana nanso no onya kwanya se on Ghana for ne Africa for ne wiasa for ne nyina edin koma was say otimi de say debate is so etu
okay na just ne nyina so ne cheche bu no beauty why convinced
Kwame dedi kan sin so to bia ha na dobon nti ma mini kan chair NDC for
no correct
na mencha the leader of the NDC
o safu mafuzo o mafem o se sabra
sa no mo ka na no me ko Accra FM no ya apia dan kwan so kan bi mean Oma Kasaba baby amadu achi I'm a man of conviction and say me see my dream piece ha na me ko is no turning back NDC ageme unse me ho cry efe
mo fire
na no me share enra me share presiding member for Bekum is oyem MPP ni o say hey honorable position crime say NDC mo dey na back to the point my chair NDC for na branch election course across the length and breadth of the country. Pocket of misunderstanding, but to see, I was saying, Kraman Toka, a pigeon who near the above. Okomi area, Bono region, is so calm, and run a micro branch or motor election was so peaceful. And then this is getting battle ready for election 2024. Obi be our audience say, we are enlightened, we are committed, we are loyal to the NDC, you know, go to the branch. Because you see, the foundation of every building determine its span of life. And you say a branch now is stronger. We can even have a professor to be a national chairman, a doctor to be a regional chairman. But if the branch is weak, the top won't survive. Now, fast forward. As someone His Excellency Akano, and now DB course of Bono region, Mampanyi commission Bono Sunyan Airport, Mamin Komendeno. I was one of the persons me criticizing. I said it on GBC everywhere. Ekoya se Bono region I to say so ni maso ho edru kofi bo a na mampanyi na be fa Bono region
na ye de
bokofi nti kofi bo twam a oyidua nto no dade na to ha sa na Bono region aye nti some of us openly on GTV Kesbin e wo fie akra me kan bi say yen airport na say yen kan Ghana ho I think those messages got to him and then I can say no akọ renovate or moko commission in there I commend him because airport ye it affect the economy of Bono region and in as much as I'm here in this you know the Sunyan airport is one thing na me bomb panyin number so now my memory the reparation issue one say the president want to be the AU chairperson or president to set the agenda
of course
ajo bi a woni politics
enye fana e bibi man koso fana
David obi a woni political strategy bi an won say you see akra obeto car no bi sataibo enti wadi Ghana president wadi ECOWAS chairperson mewa oko kind the way forward the Denver president almost say in the UP tradition they want his name to be superior to Kufuor, to Buzia and the rest. How can he achieve that? Kufuor all those positions could the AU chairperson. Instead another person track Kufuor there in the UP tradition there. He also equally has to become an AU chairperson. How can he achieve that? The message Sunday, AU chairperson agenda. And Obia or South Africa, Eastern Africa, Western Africa, or your AU or your president within the AU fraternity, he will see another say, hey, so calling for reparation there. Don't forget slave trade, it was dominant in West Africa, very predominant. So there, all the about 15 to 16 West African countries, now part of the AU, they would then see another as a block candidate. And he said, over 54 countries in Africa. Now say a move 16 automatically in a support there. Then you go to other block to trade off. I do be a winning political strategy. As I'm not, what is the essence of it? I'll come to that. You see, when my main phone court and the Bible by. Hey. Who's a far Bible man? Kwame.
Mamuti radio so there. Facebook 4979. Open TV no so fi when in na there.
Kwame. Making come free. Proverbs chapter 26 verse 4. Verse 4. What say? Do not answer a fool according to his folly. Or you be like him yourself. Verse 5. Answer a fool according to his folly, or he will be wise in his own eyes. Okay, can be busem. Eti adonunsia nchichemu 9 num na. Verse 4 ne say so hu obakwase a emua no. Ana nchichemu no ne say bua obakwase a wona jimi na mana anwen so ye nyansani.
No point in say.
Point in say. There is the first Bible reparation. Young fan sa brofo omo anyi ye no bedi ye so. It was unconscionable. Na nyansanim. O ma ye mia omo. Na omo fo sabi o ma jimi sam ntina omo krom. Ana ye ka say slave trade, slavery. Me call US and me call Virginia State, Richmond to be specific. Oko Richmond akwame. Uyo obi a oni so ben wa obesu. Uduro obi o Richmond bi upon Twittemra. Kwan ya omode ye nananom fa so wura Virginia State no. Omo nan omo de atwa kwan ato ho. Ena omo ye guard. Edia guide hu dia ye tourist site. Ntoko Virginia, Richmond to be specific. What the capital of Virginia? Omo ye tourist site. Tourist site no ye nananom anamon ebobo ho sa.
Na odi jiska.
Ena omo de jiska.
Okay.
And ye mom for my Jimmy Samon to know.
Bobu jiska.
Na my who saw mo ye nyansafo.
Bobu jiska.
Your silence is golden. Kwame,
what did jiska?
Hear me. At the age of 15. At the age of 15 I come to boat me to and ntina me togo so no. Ye bo me to e be a very controversial issue. Enu ye say ye nchino ye nchini de jan. 8 years later. And on one who said to no the ball me no wa anya de. And no coffee for asofo a mpanimfo be pacho. And I be say papa nsa cha na wo de pa be ma me na we na tena. I don't need that apology. You shot me with a gun. The hospital bill kra mantua. Nya me so ntimi ma me dem papa de chair. Enti reparation na wo de ba 8 years later no. What will it do? Kwame, I had this gunshot 2002. 8 years later and or dream who say two na or two ye no. Either so kwa bi se o ko ni e ka jense ko pacho. And me bisa asofo na no leader and say papa me bisa wo ye nya kan Bible no ye. Sa chopa na wo de ba no. Will it straighten my life?
But in this case was akwenya opportunity.
Yes, ye kuro mo
sika.
Yes, kuro ye mu. Yes, akura bi na ko school na ka chen say when you subtract any same number from the same number, the answer is 0. Any man no go for to nyugo ni nsem. Ya che ne fresh. Any bisa na say 4 minus 4 is 0. Any ka chen say go for to nyunu e dia mawi. Say ye die be ka so when say wo say be ka anwa. And yes, Rebecca, the Becca, Kwasi Bronia Bedu, so call it. One foul mine uncle. Wajao forest, Wajao gold, Wajao mango, Wajao diamond, Wajao Nippon Wadden, Papa. Maybe Sana Nado say, I brought better man gold, no be gold, no tuko. Mangan is a tuko. This is not the time for reparation discussion. You see, when you resurrect this discussion now, at the Yaoba,
at the end of my discussion, say about
it's needless.
Apart from AU agenda, was say a no now.
The reason why I will not even would like to discuss this further and say another AU chairperson agenda. That's number one. Number two, Ghana and Africa at this moment, we don't need that. Kwame, so when you flood me where the bear bossing ring him out, they also say shut up and prepare. Take my quotation. Open so fight here Zuma Nelson, our bossing ringer. It's not about shouting. It's not about sloganeerism. It's about keeping quiet to prepare. For Singapore as a case study. What did Singapore do? In the 1970s, Singapore was a tiny country. Malaysia wanted to buy Singapore. What did Lee Kuan Yew do? He kept quiet and built his country. Kwame, so you see silence is golden. Umiya not build the Ghana. They rather come and apologize to you. You hear the day. Ghana and Africa doesn't need reparation. What we need is a conscious leadership. And one akaya and semuno. Abrofna bedi yesoko. You don't forget to say. Nana do our kase ubeko nana be cry a part of the slave trade mechanism.
Oh how?
Because slave trade never it was engineered by 3 people. Powerful African leaders, traders and agents. Sankrofon ne boama abi before through indirect rule. Ebedi slave trade by and slave trade gave birth to colonialism. And to be no Minkah so kanwo. Nani nanom cry a part of omo promote to slave trade. Because the slave trade no make people richer. Don't forget to say slave trade gave birth to property owning democracy. Because in slave trade no human beings were seen as property. Ye hu ni pasa japade o. Ye fa sa aboa. And we came. The moment of the country in West Africa and yet the discussion of resulting reparation. And a moment we need conscious leadership. Leadership and the review. Leadership and I want to cathedral. Leadership a better corruption so. Leadership has also the use started ban to an worker. When you can do the fundamentals right, I will be respectful. Me, I work with the Commonwealth. And let me tell you. So Commonwealth in penny foolish here. Your country should respect you. Do you know what they respect?
Ghana count.
They respect Rwanda, Papa. You know why? Rwanda was quiet and building his country. So, my suggestion to the president in Sananado is too late to call. What you should do, they say, build your country. Kwame say, oyire wo hona man ho ye fa man for kamfo no. Se man na ye chichire no. Ya entire man for yan collapse ye banks a. Na ye chichire man ni ye create nyuma. Amanfo nko wo nsuo so. E ma kwa wo mutumi wuye ye ya kwan yi a. Se kwase broni kura kopa visa aba ukroma or respecto.
Well.
The moment of the reparation call is too late to call. It's defeatist. It's not needed. And it is simply his AU chairperson agenda. Okay. And I don't buy into that.
I'm saying, me am in penny. And then some of the cano, me who cried dreaming. 7 me tight, you know. Them saying, and I hope one answered Uncle Ye. I didn't think I make answer. Reparation has some purposes. When to me and Kalkonin Nema Bibreso said Nanado, I'm making statement on reparation because of person AU chairperson. And so see your bonus I don't have a man. 7 to your bonus I want for man. So what me pass ya de adiaba. Say yankin kameka say I didn't think Nanado make it call now. Say Nanado person AU chairperson T. Anna or the I didn't know you soon the time or your president in the crown and visit West African countries president be as opposed to AU chairperson. We need how to do politics. We need how to do a clandestine campaign. We need me crameti e kram nim sade ne ye na wo se Nanado bako gina NPP at 30 akase African continent no abrofo no abedi anya sabi nansen ejato baabi ejato ho no yesi enkofo bi a eka awom o sa ban no timi compensate wom it's a synonym to reparate, to compensate. The reparation is a broad word because it encompasses abrofo no betimi ama scholarships. Abrafunu bet me cry say, oh, ye see a dime be cry near the Ayashans would dear be say. And now Abrafunu Becca say, and the Munis Kawi because a son said Sam Reno. Ye babbe sermon, ye manity, ye babbe farm of my free masintino. I'm more mine crown a beer, no cracker hunty. And he ain't me. I mean, your former Minister for Justice. Oh, Sudan. A friend Ali Mohammed. Or Kase. slavery na abrofo no beto ye so o mo de e man koye no eno ne ka ho na African continent ntimi ye. Are you intelligent than him? Are you intelligent than him?
Say ono so
adwenkyere ben. Adwenkyere ben was ade.
Because ono
so for you to say and the poverty of it. The poverty of this conversation I mean you penny at the top table no say na nadom penny for ancestors no kra no na nsusuye mu kra no omo ka slavery ho. I quote back his Proverbs chapter something to him that you don't answer a fool with a folly. But so ultimately catch say na nado ase penny for buy ye crampon beka slavery ho. What is the meaning? But on this platform. So my point is that reparation call by the president a caller a very key.
Okay.
Because the call is not coming from him alone.
What can know that? But you see, and the argument in the say, on mine and as a baby mine, I a day who I yanya fa who die. Sanka ye wo penindie papa. You bet back and what two. Na yankasa ya ye two your home power. Anka ye here. Abrofo mo a adenti na sabre ya ye de ye ho yi ye nya ye fa ho die ye twen so omo baba be boy wo sa kwan so
senior wadaroma I have given you the definition of reparation and I'm saying say the president nowhere e ka say ye fa sika aneme.
Okay.
So it means your explanation and your definition is wrong.
Okay.
Because it could be say a apology. Yes.
The action of making amends for a wrong one has done by providing payment or other assistance to those who have been wronged. And on my example said the court required a convicted offender to make financial reparation to his victim.
Exactly. That is it. So you don't just pick and choose.
It is Sikawum.
Sikawum is not a problem. A chopper womb. So do you know what the president was referring to? No. So why do you have to put something in the mouth of the president, which is not so? So, and then again, we should know, said this call for reparation, and yet President Akufo-Addo Nkwana. Look, in 1999, the African World Reparations and Repatriation Truth Commission, they have made a call. Sabe, omu make call no mo pay AU president. Sabe, omu make call no mo pay AU president. The National Coalition of Blacks for Reparation in America, your friend Nkobra, me pacho oma make call. Said there is the need to reparate the African continent. Sabe, we pay AU president.
Is that a right call?
So where from this inference and deduction now?
Is that a right call for it to come from a president who preaches Ghana beyond aid?
What is wrong? What is wrong? Okay. In fact, he's been a leader of ECOWAS. It's a leader of ECOWAS. Na me cry the sadi we cry and put the idea. I was say community penny in I think say Africa and near how be better and so. No, how a better and so say Abrofono ebe say ye niema. Nanado did not link our development to slavery or to reparation. What Nanado said is that it's time say
Africa.
Eba yendi ebu ye mine. So omoba no mo say apologies na the African continent.
Okay.
So kwanya dem fa so in terms of slavery no. Yes. Abotoyem. Sabi adenti no bitimi koje obi asase say de beye abayaduma. Na years back. Na safe for Timika say come back and compensate us. It's other than Minkah show park say years back no onye di shut up. Say the meaning penny person. Just shut up and develop your own self. Now make you call for compensation. Opache say enye no ono the end say Proverbs chapter you don't answer. I think it's very bad.
Yanumbi, we know Nanado from afar. I repeat on this show. Ye ni fitete. Ade obi a unim Nanado afa na ebi o abayaba power ben na wo defend the MP. But let me say on this show. Mummo ne date into ho.
Mabopa.
Asem bi a maka wo show so Kwame bo man na emam.
Don't want to have them
100%. Asem bi a asem a make catch us me say
prophet
read my lips. Read my lips on this show. That wo better say Nana His Excellency Nanado. All lobby to be AU chairperson, I have a work as a panafide and Fabrami. Miss Let's move you. The call for reparation, and let me say something. If you need advice on morality, you don't go to the owner of a brothel. If you need advice on morality, you don't go to the owner of a boat.
It doesn't matter.
Because you see, if a leader shows inconsistent approach, I want some kind of position, in some kind of swearing in, and 6 years thereafter, he lived contrary to that, I will not trust that leader. And I've said, say, you see, Obi a wawin and Pimwa, what the Akokonsono man and so. Obedi Mampani, Scassa and finance. And your reparation damage never cost no. And Obi can say, forgive your enemies, don't forget their names. Forgive your enemies. And the CSS slave trade in your colonialism, every person or that thought to see the white as an enemy. Let's forgive them. But we can't forget their names. So, let it die a natural death. If I were president, what I would rather do is that you encourage domestication. You see, the white people, they don't know Kwame so pese nipa bu a so papa mobra na akopro for Japade. Wo tie busuana papa mobra wo papa ye sansani wa mobra yi a enne ma wani brisa wani kodu wo for Japade achi. Obi adi so nya independent 1957. Who cost 70 years. And this is the moment to cry foul. For me, as a member of the NDC, even if the call is good, it's immaterial. Because it's past and gone. Yen focus on the ebe to me. Go back to Bible. Akwabi anana papa peso oshira no. Nkomodi die mu na na maame baako ne yere baako teye. E no kache ni asa papa peso oshira unu apani. Enti unim koku dwan na hye ne ho ntade na fa beje nhira no. Abro ba ya na obeje ble papa ka say blessing ne de akoba obe kenten wo ho a you are capable of getting more. So kind Bible the oji nhira no was Africa. The striving to survive was the white. I didn't know Minkah Kwame. Obi a what to
some Bible and Kasa.
Oh, he said you
where inference.
Inference. Okay. I don't even love to stay there. I want to be from no. Ko UK ne. Ko other part of the world. But in Africa, the weather is very conducive weather. And in the abundance of a lot, no, we should not cry foul.
Okay.
Our leadership, and the next NDC government are ban. We don't need reparation. What we need is an honest leadership. One, you better corruption. So, two, you better believe in Ghana and as a Ghana need Bieduma. One who can so because Lloyds Bank, maybe UK, they were facing serious liquidity challenge. The government of UK had every time to collapse it. Sensibly, they injected money into today.
Very well.
The Lloyds Bank is one of the biggest banks in the world. Ghana 48 or more RMB banks. I
come in 2 minutes.
Now over the good local banks. No, we have the preparation to build the economy. Are you not a joke? You are more than a comedian.
They chat one after.
On the term reparation are limited to finances, and that is my big problem. See, if you limit yourself to idea or the discussion to favor you and to favor your political party, then you are being that's how we are having kakra. What I say, because you read something. Reparation is not only about money. For you to say it's broad, but you are limiting yourself to the. You are limiting yourself. You are limiting yourself to finances.
No, said
Nanado ATB Munimai Sabe. President, former President Kufuor obey AU chairperson.
Yes.
Obey.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm coming. I'm making a point. Me pacho oye AU chairperson or make reparation call. No. So it means a reparation call is not a.
He wants to
please let me make my point. Okay. So it means that your point is wrong.
Okay.
Me pacho what you say.
Okay.
So it means that the call for reparation cannot be a panacea for you to become AU chair because President Kufuor and make reparation call, but obey AU chairperson.
What clarify point?
Yes, your point
Felix, me that say. BOT a time now so. Bernardo Drotechi, certified chartered economist and a member of the NDC. Now, so Felix on South Mouth, a member of the MPP communications team. Yeah, we see ya. Ajumani power or the power mid morning. Bye bye.